The theory of the hollow Earth, according to which the Earth would be empty inside and would only have a thin crust, was first proposed in ancient times by philosophers and scientists such as Democritus and Plato. Democritus, an ancient Greek philosopher, claimed that the Earth was empty inside and was made up of small, indivisible particles called atoms that moved inside it. According to Democritus, the Earth's crust was made up of these atoms and the emptiness inside was created by the movement of these particles. Plato, an ancient Greek philosopher, proposed a theory according to which the Earth was composed of 5 concentric spheres of different elements. According to Plato, the Earth was empty inside and had only a thin crust, while the other spheres were solid and contained elements such as fire, air, water, and earth. However, this theory of Plato is not supported by scientific evidence and is no longer accepted by the scientific community. In addition, the theory of the hollow Earth was also proposed in several indigenous cultures, such as those of the Hopi Native Americans and the Maya. According to these cultures, the Earth was empty inside and there were underground worlds inhabited by supernatural beings. The beliefs of the Hopi Native Americans and the Maya about the hollow Earth were based on myths and legends passed down orally from generation to generation. For example, according to the tradition of the Hopi Native Americans, there were several underground worlds, each of which was inhabited by supernatural beings or spirits. These underground worlds were accessible through wells or caves and humans could enter them only if accompanied by a spirit guide. According to the tradition of the Maya, there was also an underground world inhabited by supernatural beings called Xibalba. According to legend, Xibalba was a dark and dangerous place where evil spirits lived and where humans could enter only if accompanied by a spirit guide. In addition, there were also deities who had the power to control natural elements like fire, water, and wind. There have been some figures in the last century who have promoted the theory of a hollow Earth. For example, in 1913, English essayist Marshall B.Gardner published a book called A Journey to the Earth's Interior, or Have the Poles Really Been Discovered?, in which he claimed that the Earth was hollow inside and that there was an underground world inhabited by humans. Gardner based this theory on the presence of magnetic anomalies and unusual meteorological phenomena, which he believed were difficult to explain if the Earth was considered a solid sphere. Additionally, in the 1960s, science writer Leonard E. David Jr. published a book called Inside the Earth, New Evidence for a Hollow Planet, in which he claimed that the Earth was hollow inside and that there was an underground world inhabited by humans. David Jr. based this theory on the presence of magnetic anomalies and unusual meteorological phenomena such as the Northern Lights phenomenon. The Northern Lights phenomenon is a meteorological phenomenon that occurs in polar regions like the North Pole or South Pole. These lights, also known as aurora borealis or aurora australis, are formed by ionized gas particles reacting with the Earth's magnetic field and creating spectacular colorful lights in the sky. Some figures in the last century, like Leonard E. David Jr., have claimed that the Northern Lights phenomenon is connected to the hollow Earth theory. According to David Jr., these lights were caused by an opening in the Earth's crust that led to an underground world inhabited by humans. David Jr. believed that the Northern Lights phenomenon was a kind of window that allowed one to observe the underground world. Another example is French philosopher René Descartes, who in the 17th century suggested the possibility of a hollow Earth with an atmosphere and a central sun. The hollow Earth theory states that at the center of the Earth is a sun that provides light and heat to civilizations living within the Earth. Some argue that this sun is similar to our sun, but smaller and located deeper inside the Earth. Others, however, argue that the sun at the center of the Earth is an artificial light source, created by an advanced civilization that lives inside the Earth. Thanks for watching.